Sorry, I just interrupted there by one of my staff members coming in. Talking about sociological environment in working age and clients' target market. Our clients and the people we train are normally late 20s or in their 30s. This is largely because we are targeting mid-level managers. We're beginning to get some more senior level management into our trainings. Our pricing is such that we are fairly expensive in the market, so therefore companies are not really going to invest large sums of money in particularly their lower level staff members. It's much more for their mid to senior management. So very much white collar workers working for multinational firms. Generally, 80–90% of the people we train will have excellent English levels. They're already doing business internationally. Many of them will have traveled abroad and spent some time abroad. Many of them will have studied abroad. And this is something, in the past 10 years we've seen a big shift, that there are so many more people now in China who have been studying in the UK, Europe, US, actually not so much in the US, it's more difficult to get visas there, but Australia, and then returning and working for multinational firms, having a new, more international mindset and having much stronger English as well. Technological developments, changes in terms of our company because of that. We offer clients an online version of our training, which we call iTalk. It's made with a computer program called Camtasia, which it records your voice and records the screen. So as we're playing the PowerPoint on the screen, we also record the audio track to it, and then clients can review this after the training. It's a really good way for follow-up. We also have an internal database system called OpenEye, and this allows us, wherever we are in the world, to log into this secure database and to find out what's going on with our company, find out which clients are being contacted, find out which sales team members are busiest and who's doing the best, and gives us lots and lots of information about how the company is running. It's really very useful indeed, and has made a big difference to our firm in terms of our mobility. When I go back to the UK for Christmas, or Maury heads back to Australia, we can really keep a lot of control and sort of send update emails and things like that wherever we are because of this system. So very, very useful. Of course, technology is getting better and better. We are migrating a lot of our materials into much more visually impressive trainings. The quality of the PowerPoint we're using and the publisher files, etc., is getting better and better as the technology improves. Legal issues affecting our business, absolutely. We have to make sure that we are strictly within China business law. Having said that, we do find that the legal system here is actually quite open, quite reasonable, and it's not there's not that many challenges. It does take quite a bit of time to open up a firm here, and then to register with the tax bureau, to register with the local business bureau, to get everything set up properly. And also another factor that is in China that's not so much anywhere else is that the company website has to be logged with the China government, because otherwise they will block the website and nobody will be able to access it. So we have to make sure that the content on the website is cleared by the government. But that's really the only thing I can think of. We have had issues in the past about IP protection. So IP is intellectual property. Obviously we have a lot of materials that we've built over the years. We want to keep them safe, Unfortunately, some ex-staff members have decided to open up their own firms and have borrowed our materials in order to help them do that, and so we have followed up with legal action, although unfortunately intellectual property law is not as strict in China as it is in other places. So they were requested to modify the materials, but unfortunately there wasn't very much in terms of legal action that we could take. Environmental issues, we are aiming to, we do use a lot of paper. Obviously we're printing out a lot of materials for each of our trainees. We do aim to make sure that we reduce this as much as possible. We print double-sided. We will recycle paper as much as possible, and we are making sure, we have had particular staff members in the company previously who have been very strongly pushing that we become more environmentally friendly and environmentally concerned. One of the things that we have done is to have the last 2 team buildings at a retreat called Naked Retreats, which is a place just outside of Hangzhou up in the mountains. It's called Naked Retreats not because of the dress code, but because it is about getting down to nature. The houses there are sustainable houses, it's all ecological living, and it's been a fantastic place for us to hold our retreats, and very environmentally friendly. So I think that's about it. Do let me know if you have any other questions, and I'll be happy to answer you. Okay, thank you.